Working on it. Soon is relative. Soon is relative. Sean, you saw the news about the 6 racetracks that confirmed to carry the sprint races next season. I saw that too. I saw the US GP is one of them. I'm gonna pull it up. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. F1 sprint races. Yeah, I saw those got released. Baku, Austria, Spa. Okay, we're gonna come back to Spa. I have some hot takes about the Spa one. Yeah, Qatar, the US, and then Brazil. Brazil, zero problems with. I think Interlagos makes perfect sense for a sprint race. Red Bull Ring, I have no thoughts on. Baku, I'm hesitant to say Baku is a good call just because of the likelihood of damage from those sprint races. So I'm sure the teams are a little stressed about that. Qatar, I have no experience with, zero clue, cannot speak to it. Circuit of the Americas could be a lot of fun. Spa, too long. Spa is probably one of the worst choices they could have made. It's already, in terms of number of laps, it's the shortest race on the calendar. And that just sounds just crazy to me. Like, the idea of doing a sprint around Spa just sounds crazy. How many laps are they going to do? Like 7? Like, it can't be that many. That's going to be a very interesting one. Car shouldn't even be in F1. The track just isn't fun. I have absolutely zero experience with Qatar, so I literally can't speak to it at all. I think 11. See, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased mainly just because I really enjoy Spa as a regular Grand Prix track. But 11 laps just does not sound good. Because, well, they're changing it next year to where DRS is activated after 1 lap, right? Because if it was the normal 2 that it was this year, then it's like you're only getting 9 racing laps with DRS. Like, that just does not sound great. It's gonna be a whole thing. If it's an intermediate tire session, maybe. I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like there were just so many further, just like, there's just, I don't know. I can't say they need to do it for tracks that have a sub 130 lap time. See, I think that makes sense, right? Like, if you're going with the idea of a sprint, I think it needs to be a shorter circuit, an okay, not too many number of laps to really cause that urgency, and then it also needs to be a circuit that actually, like, performs pretty well. That's why I think Brazil is the best, at least from my experience, like the one experience I have of watching and an F1 race live. And so live watching it this year, and so that I don't know. I think Spa was probably the worst pick. I can't say I have too many issues with the rest of them, but the Spa was the one that really stuck out to me, is just why. All right, we have plenty of time to sit here and talk shop when it comes to the 2023. Wow, I forgot what year it is. 2023 F1 season. I think you also saw British. What'd you say? Where'd it go? Only 89 days until Bahrain. Hey, that's sub 3 months. We take those. It is Silverstone time. Honestly, I'm really excited for Silverstone, mainly because I feel like it's always an interesting one on this game and in real life. Land of the best racers. We're in British's home turf here for this one, so We're going to be seeing a lot of British propaganda, I can only assume, as we move forward here. The best news is too, but unfortunately it's not going to make sense for us now, is unless we emergency make some stuff. Let me see. Ooh, it's next week. We actually could be putting a lot of stuff on the card this week because we have 2 new designs coming in, and our new ATR period is going to start soon. So we are going to be flying, by the way. We're going to be absolutely flying. But all right, got to get the YouTube intro side ready. Ahem. 9 rounds into this pivotal season here at the head of Haas F1 team. We head to Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. Got almost 13 milli in the bank because we don't spend the money here because we are Haas. When we get money, we have to save it. Gene Haas would be proud. We have a lot to do, starting with Mick here. I think we're gonna go ahead and throw this into Mick's cornering because his 1 lap pace and just pace in general needs it more than anything. Any dev points for staff? Simon Resta has 1. Let's take a look. Go ahead and throw that into suspension. Start and put that to good use. No other stuff to do there. Post race overview. A very odd day for Haas, if I remember correctly. We did perform pretty well. Well, I can't remember. I honestly can't remember what even happened, not but a day or so ago. Pierre 4th. Oh, right. I remember now. Mick had a bunch of issues. Pierre barely missed out on a podium. Barely. But, no, we can't podium them all yet. But I tell the tax man about our money. I mean, go for it. We'll see what happens. We're about to spend a bunch of it. Honestly, that's probably why I'm saving it more than anything right now, is because we're about to spend a lot of money getting these new components made. Why am I making a chassis right now? Cancel you. I already I don't know why I started that, to be honest. Manufacturer chassis, a new one. 10 days until the British Grand Prix. Let's see. I'm gonna need, I can leave 1. I need to do math. Mick has been fine. All right, let's calm down. Mick has been fine. He had 1 bad race. Pierre's had a string of bad races too this season. We gotta let the boy cook, you know. So let's see. If I do this, 1 will be ready. And so if I emergency manufacture 2, go back in, immediately back in, and then normal 3, we'll have 5 total, and we'll have an extra for not design, change. Beautiful. And now, oh, you thought we were done? Think again. Rear wing design complete. We're gonna be flying. Thank you very much. We have 9 days now. We can do this and have 4 ready. Perfect. We're gonna be absolutely flying. Factory refurbish complete. Everything is coming up, Haas. Everything is coming up for us. Absolutely beautiful. New side pod manufacturing complete. A new ATR period starts today. Oh, I'm sure you're thinking, oh, we should be researching for next year. Wrong. We're right back on our bowl, and we are flying this year. What are we currently working on? And also a new underfloor is going to be coming in literally right before, well, it'll be right after at this point. It'll be right after. So whatever's after Silverstone, which is Austria, I think, we're going to be flying. We are going to be absolutely flying. The real question is, what do we do next? It seems like the next answer is front wing. Front wing, I think, is the answer. Let's see. We need to do thirds. So 1.9. If it's made on the Saturday, you can manufacture it. Yeah, I think the problem is we're only 4 days away, and it was 8 days from being done. So unfortunately, it's going to come right after the British GP, but you know, it be what it be. Beautiful high-speed cornering. Our dirty air cornering is going to be a god tier, to say the least. Even our brake cooling is going to get better. Things you love to see. We can even optimize cooling and bring it way down, but we lose a lot of the we got let's see what's coming up. 61 days. What are we looking at here? 61 days. We're looking for Zandvoort, immediately followed by Monza. So I think for Zandvoort, it actually makes sense. I mean, we could probably keep it pretty balanced, or maybe even focus on low speed for this one, just because Zandvoort is a lot of like medium-ish speed corners, right? Maybe we just leave it. I mean, what happens between here and low speed? Not a lot. We're gonna focus on low speed with this one. Everything else is still gonna get that good jump, but we're gonna leave it on low speed cornering preferable, and we're gonna be flying. We're gonna be absolutely 42 days. Why did that say 62? 42 days. Spa. Oh Lord. Revert. Abort. Did I say low speed? Lamau, I meant high speed. Actually, we could probably leave it unbalanced. Well, we're gonna leave it unbalanced. All right, we just did a rear wing. I want to do a new suspension. Did we just do a suspension? Can we do another one? Bring our medium speed down. And our brake speed down. Oh yeah, we're definitely way outperforming our current version of the car. We're definitely aware of that. Looking at here. 23 days. I mean, we could have a new suspension. Lickety split. Either France or Hungary. I mean, if we're looking at Hungary, I don't know. What do we want to do? We just did a chassis. We just did a rear wing. What do we have currently going? This feels really loud. Hold on. right, there we go. We have an underfloor going. That's right. We have an underfloor going. Just did a chassis. We just did a rear wing. I feel like suspension is the move. The problem is I don't think the suspension is gonna have like the oomph that we're wanting it to, but it's something we need is the problem. I'm lamenting. I'm thinking about this too much, aren't I? Like, actually. I might actually do cooling focus on this as well. We're doing it. We're doing it. This is the weird one that just doesn't feel great. This is the weird one that doesn't feel great. But regardless, we are going to be flying. So we have to remember that. We can't get bogged down in the lack of yeah, it's a tricky one, especially it's a tricky development plan when all of your major hitting ones are like just completed or you're working on the next one. So it's those weird like middle ones. Finish position 100%. Those are going. Literally as long as we finish in the top 12, we're getting a cool 1.25 milli. Other than that, I think we're ready. We're ready to go to the British Grand Prix 2024. Let's get it. I'm excited for this one.
We're here in legendary Silverstone, where the very first Formula One World Championship Grand Prix was held back in 1950. It's a place where every tuft of grass breathes motorsport, and the crowd are already crackling with excitement.
Never. My college basketball team is playing tonight. I need to know how they're doing. They're doing fine. Don't worry about it. It's too easy to get distracted around here. Especially when you know you got, the only thing you got coming up is FP, or practice sessions. Those are the most exciting things in the world, I'm sure. Engine, old. ERS, old. Gearbox, which one's the best? 24%. No worries. We can't have anyone worrying about them right now. They're doing a-okay. Mint even. They're up by like 20. We're chilling. To be fair, we're not really playing anyone, so we're kind of doing exactly what we should be doing, which is dominating them. Sure. 18 laps. Yup, British Grand Prix. Let's go.
Radio check.
Radio check. Okay. Radio check. Okay.
All right.
Should be green now.
All right. I got a good feeling. I forgot to put on the new rear wing. I forgot to put on the new rear wing. We need to remember to put that on. We got to remember to put that on. Because we need it around here. Is that something you can change here, or do we have to do that after? Oh yeah, I'm sure you didn't think about that one when you were creating your name on it, right? I'll do it after this. I want to get their first setup in. We'll get that first setup confidence, then we'll change the rear wing. We're about to find out. That's for sure. Then we'll change. We'll see if we can change the rear wing. Worst case scenario, we'll get.
Did somebody spin out?
We might get a really good setup, and then change their rear wing, in which we'll have to change it all over again. We'll figure it out. We might be doing all 3 practice sessions if it might come to that. Almost done.
What's your thoughts on coming in or
83% Mick. Let's go. We're gonna be flying.
Oh, no, no. That feels really good.
85% for, oh my god. Let's go. What a day, what a start. We're absolutely flying. We're gonna win a championship. Although it's not looking super hot right now. The one that we have the best shot at right now is the drivers, mainly because these like top three are kind of all stealing points from each other, which is great for us. The problem we're going to run into is the constructors, in which that doesn't matter as much. All right, car parts, rear wing, install, beautiful. Setup. Oh, optimal on the straights. First try, bang. Nope, not that one. I mean, I don't want to change too much. If it's as good as they want. 12 minutes. It's a good thing that I banged in a great setup confidence, because we're gonna have, what is that, 17 minutes left? That's like 15 laps. I don't even remember if I changed. Click, 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 clickety click. Oh, optimal in the corners. We're flying. That should be fine. 12 minutes. Sure. All right, we are going to be on this screen for a hot minute. So we will get back to that here soon. You want to see anything fun recently in the world of F1? I know it's kind of slow right now, but I'll tell you a joke, Lord. See, here's the thing. I feel like I can be funny, but I'm like situationally funny. I'm not like tell a joke funny. That's my problem. Tell you a joke, more like me, am I right? Ha! Got him.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Oh, did I change your tires? I did. Okay. You go. Hit us with a great joke here, British. Ooh, actually, I got a great one after you're done. I got a great one. What's white and sits in a tree? I don't know. What is white and sits in a tree? Refrigerant? Fair enough. That's it. Hey, it's pretty good.
I think someone's run wide.
Oh, here's my favorite as a kid. Oh god, what was it? What's white and blue and sits in a tree? It's a great question. What is white and blue and sits in a tree? I gotta remember my joke. Refrigerator made denim jacket. Very true. Hard to argue with that. They didn't finish the setup, did they? Bad, huh? Oh, with that. Credit your own joke. The denim jacket was pretty good. All goods. I can't remember which one was the optimal one. This is my next problem. Sure, something like that. I don't know. We're not gonna overthink it. We need to. Honestly, at this point, I think they literally just need track acclimatization and car part knowledge at this point, more than anything.
Green light, green light.
Ooh, I thought of a great joke. It's a little dated though. It's a little dated. Only by a handful of days though. And it was how the British performed against the US in the World Cup. That was pretty funny. At least in my opinion. That was pretty good. I laughed at it a lot afterwards. What do we think about that one? Huh? Can't talk much more after that because, you know, the US kind of went out pretty quickly without a whole lot really going on. But that one instance, I thought it was pretty funny. Speechless. Honestly, in all honesty, 83 again. Feel violated. Afraid to talk a little footy, eh? Pretty funny, isn't it? Good. 80. Can't get above 80. It's okay. France is gonna destroy us on Saturday. Yeah, France is pretty good. France is pretty good. Yeah, that's about all the smack I can talk when it comes to the World Cup, because I mean the US got bounced pretty quickly thereafter, so can't really say a whole lot. I don't know if we're gonna get much better than that. Something like that. Something like that. We're not gonna overthink it. Yeah, I hopefully can save us should they need to. Football is their sport, but we're rubbish at it. That has been the most interesting thing, because what is it? What's the saying? It's coming home. As like it's I trust me. I totally understand the idea of a sport being like your thing, and then you're also just kind of like rough at it. But like, yeah, it's kind of like that's why drawing with the US is a little embarrassing. Is because exactly that. Better as a spinning. What do you think England's biggest problem with the footy is? I feel like everyone has their own hot takes when it comes to what exactly they're missing to put themselves, you know, back on top. Major gearbox wear, huh? Like how major? Whew, it's looking pretty major. Harry Maguire, is that it? Oh, hey, there, that's your problem. I mean, that's fair. It can sometimes come down to a singular individual that can make the biggest issue. I totally get it.
Like someone's gone
I think that's something everyone can understand in any sport. And sometimes it just comes down to that one guy. Defense his dog, so once they get through, it's not great. That's fair. Rate 88%. 88% Mick. Let's go. 78% here. Pierre, we gotta work on that.
How's the balance?
Okay. Balance is A-okay. Pierre just didn't feel like answering, as we can see. End of session. End of session. All right, one more practice here. We will be simming,
Thank you for
and then we will get into quali. Go to practice, sim this session. We're gonna hope that the AI does pretty good. 90% for Mech and 87% for Pierre. We will take those. We will take those every single day of the week. Put the new good stuff back in the cars. Bing bada boom. Beautiful. Did I do it on both? I did. One flying lap. I'm paranoid because I've done this before. Yes. Yes. Got it. Start quality. Q1. You know, we're probably reaching the point where I could probably sim Q1, but at the same time I'm terrified for Mick, and so I also don't want to do that. All right, Mick, let's lay down a pretty decent lap here. Let's see what we got. Pierre should have so much clean air here also to get a good lap in. As long as he misses doing perfect. Mick! Faster than Ricardo. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff, Mick. And Pierre absolutely flying. Oh, Pierre putting on an absolute masterclass. All right, Pierre, you're done. Dusted. Moving on. Mick honestly also looks pretty good to just relax. Take it nice and easy. Of course, we'll see once everyone else goes, but it is looking a-okay. Verstappen immediately puts half a second on us. Kevin flying in that Alfa Romeo. Absolutely flying. So far, man, Alpine is having an absolute nightmare. Ocon, 2.5 seconds. Must have had traffic. Must have had traffic. Sainz having issues. Leclerc having an absolute nightmare. Ricardo's fine. Norris also with a nightmare lap here. Perez does improve. We are going to be keeping both drivers in the garage, as I really don't think, at least for Mick, I don't think there's going to be 9 drivers who are going to go faster than him in this instance. And Pierre is up in P4. He is a-okay. Saving those sets of tires. This is where we prage. This is where we prage that no one all of a sudden pulls out a banger lap. I expect Norris to shoot up here. Leclerc should shoot up here. Let's see. Sainz should also probably pass Mick. Ocon hopefully has something go right for him. Seb, not enough. Already looking good. Already looking good. We're good. We're chilling. Yep, we're chilling. Easy. Easy. Banging in decent laps. Banging them in. All right, this is the one that really matters for Mick here. We'll put him up. We're going to do a used run for both. This is the one that's going to matter for Mick, because Pierre, I'm less worried about. I'm much less worried about Pierre here. Pierre's been a staple in Q3 so far this year, even with the in-race issues that we've been having. So we're much less worried for Pierre here. Beautiful. Send Pierre here. Mick. Gonna have a little bit of traffic with Russell coming out. Oh, Mick. Oh, what a terrible moment. A terrible moment for Mick. Oh, what a horrific lap for. Oh, all right, Mick. That was not good for Mick. That was traffic city coming through. All right, Pierre. Hey. Oh, Pierre, I totally missed Pierre. Pierre putting in an absolute banger. Woo! What was that, Pierre? Woo! Sheesh. 600ths off the Ferrari on a used set of softs. My goodness. Whoa. Just in general, Pierre once again staying in the garage, totally through. Although we should send Pierre out again. Are we in any instance going to need 2 sets of softs around Silverstone? I don't think so. We're going to send him out again. Just because I'm seeing it now in the universe where for some reason 9 other drivers just put in just the greatest laps of their lives on a new set of tires and overtake. Regardless, at this point, we're gonna have an extra set of softs for the race. So yeah, we're not gonna gamble here. We'll send Pierre first and Mick last. Also hop on board with Mick here. Not gambling a lick here. Hop on board here with Mick, trying to make it a double Haas Q3 appearance here. Let's get this bread, Mick. Fresh set of soft tires. We should be absolutely flying. Pierre, I also would love to see you just put in a banging lap right now as well. Let's put in some absolute stonking laps. Let's get double into Q3 here. Oh yeah, look at that. Perez immediately puts 3/10 on Leclerc, who then has immediately 3/10 put on him by Verstappen. Probably a good call to send both out here, because those are some ridiculous looking improvements. All right, Mick goes green. Mick did get held up on his first flying lap, so we are expecting a pretty sizable jump here. Let's go, Mick. Cross the line. No! What is up? What is up with us? In the thousandths. In the thousandths away. 3 of them, in fact. 3 thousandths away from Fernando Alonso. 3 thousandths. Woof. My God, man. What? This thousandths column has been our bane so far this season. It's absolutely insane. The gaps, the minuscule gaps that we're missing out on.
Radio check.
Make sure. No rain. We weren't expecting any, but it never hurts to check. Shit, looks like everybody's going out right now. Might as well tag along at the end, get a little bit of free air. Everyone is out on circuits, so we should not have to worry about any traffic. This should be a pretty solid lap. What tires are we looking at? New sets of tires for everyone, so we have to keep that in mind. Which means our last run we will be the ones on the good tires as we wait to see the 2 Ferraris and Zhou come through. Currently sitting in P8, not that far off of K-Mag. Of course, everyone once again was on a new set of soft tires. Yeah, we're working on his cornering. We put a couple into his braking just because of, you know, issues that we've been having, and so we were able to quell it slightly. But we're working on his cornering again for sure. Here we go. Top 10 shootouts. Following around Valtteri Bottas. Here in our final lap here of Silverstone Quali. Pierre Gasly going for it all. Let's get this bread, Pierre. Dude, K-Mag, I tell you what, K-Mag has been banging home some decent results in that alpha. So realistically, I think K-Mag is, I don't doubt that Kevin is a good driver in the game. I think he just needs to be in a decent car, and the Haas just isn't a decent car. I don't think he's good enough to overcome how kind of a bad car it is. Ooh, a lot of yellow sectors going on by Kevin. That's a full non-improvement from K-Mag. Things you love to see. We're trying to do the impossible here. We're trying to put it into the top 5 maybe. Rounding the final corner, cross the line. P6. Off by math 700ths. Not too shabby. Ahead of one Ferrari. We do split the Ferraris. You're still thinking like hiring, just not sure about the risk. Yeah. Bring K-Mag back. I mean, he took a year sabbatical in real life, or he took a sabbatical in real life. Just we would just be loaning him out to Alpha for a season. You never know.
It's race day. And
Regardless, we can't think about that right now. It's a race day. P6, not bad. Splitting the Ferraris, pretty solid if I do say so myself. Let's see here. The one stop looks pretty powerful here around Silverstone. I think as always we will be splitting strategies here. I'm tempted starting on the hards though. I don't like that. Always two stop, you say? We can do that. I think I like starting on the medium, ending on the softs. Sounds good to me. Do you think we should even convert Mick to a two-stop? Maybe do the medium, hard medium, or maybe we can do Mick does have a fresh set of softs. We could. Could do something like that. Medium. Ooh. The old medium soft. Oh, sir. What an idea. I guess, yeah, the hards don't necessarily need to be used at all if we're two-stopping this. Oh, what a call. About all the same. What do we like about that? Can we potentially medium soft for Pierre? We pretend, I mean, methinks we could. This is about the same. Why are those so different? This is pitting lap 17 versus 20. And then 37, 38. I mean, what if we start Mick on the softs? Or we start Pierre on the softs? try and make up some positions, and then medium the whole way home. I kind of want to split them up somehow. Maybe we'll put Mick on the softs first. We'll put Mick on the softs first. There you go. We still have the space to be able to go aggressive should we need to. Yeah, we'll put Mick on the softs first. Try and build that, you know, build those positions, and then we'll ride it home on the mediums, and hopefully, depending on what options everyone else goes for, then we'll be able to make it up on the back end. I like it. I like it. It's a great idea. It's going to be a great day for us. Let's go. British Grand Prix. Here we go. We'll be ending on medium, so good stress. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we'll be able to pick up some positions with Mick in the beginning, and then coast through, and then play track position. And then for Pierre, we'll throw him on the sauce on the end. He'll be flying. Flying.
Hold on tight.
We're holding on tight.
Grand Prix.
The British Grand Prix. There's a Haas starting in the top 10. And away we go. We'll stay on board here with Mick, who's going to be on the softs. We're the only one on the softs. A couple of hard runners to me with Mick immediately pulling, jockeying for a position with Joe. Passes K-Mag. Absolute GOAT stuff.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Loses the inside line though, but is going to deploy around nice and nicely. We're going to drop ERS here because we don't need it too much right now. We're also going to drop tires.
With an overtake there.
Pierre loses one position here, 2 signs off the start. A bit unfortunate to be said, but now we play the game. Here, I want to see if we can take advantage. Bro, you're the Haas strategy team all in one. I mean, hey, we're saving some money that way. Stick the nose in there, Mick. Attaboy. Honestly, in all honesty, we should probably, if we get the opportunity, try and let Mick through Kevin, since he's going to be on the faster tire. Mick, we need to make this stick. Like, come on. I know Kevin's right there, but
DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled.
There we go. Oh, I'm tempted, but I can't. I need to let him fight. I don't need Kevin losing position because I try and let Mick through. What I will do is I'll slow Pierre down, slow him down. Scored your first points at your IRL. Don't be foolish. True. Alright, we kind of roasted Pierre's tires a little bit compared to everyone else, but that's a-okay. It's kind of to be expected to a certain degree. Get Kevin off your mind. True. It's not. Oh. I would really love for Mick to be able to build a bit more of a gap behind, and then we can let him kind of attack Signs and Leclerc potentially, if we can. Dude, his pace difference is pretty noticeable. His like just general pace has never been the best in my notice on the game. It's pretty. Oh, violence, violence.
It's a spin.
Paris
we can
spinning.
Take a look now. We're just watching the Red Bull.
And watch everyone just stop. Oh, what an absolute dream scenario for who was that? Bottas, the dream scenario. Immediately gets 3/10 put on his head. Oh, what an absolute nightmare. Beautifully executed. Beautifully executed, I should add. All right, Pierre. All right, we'll put Mick in front and we'll let Mick try and see if we can attack the Ferraris here. It looks like Sainz might be a bit more vulnerable, dropping back a little bit here. We're gonna hope and see what we can do here. Hopefully the softs are fast enough. Pierre. God, I need to get Kevin is like just on my brain right now. He's succeeded. He has succeeded in his ploy to distract me from Pierre. You beauties. All right, Mick's having an absolute banger start. Pierre is actually drops 2 positions technically, although he did set a new fastest lap somehow, even letting his teammate through, so that's pretty neat, I guess. All right, Mick, close the gap. I would love to kind of just slow Sainz up, even just a little bit, from defending, just a little bit, just enough. I want to see if Kevin can kind of push away from Alonso if we can. Kevin, Pierre, my God, man, I am in some kind of way right now. Yeah, I usually put music on in the background. I usually don't play it super loud. I play it loud enough that I can hear it. I also don't want it to be too loud over stream either, so I'm always a little paranoid about how loud it actually is, so. Yeah, I normally have music on in the background, usually. I very rarely have, I'll say. Oh, I tell you what, it would be great if they added like just ambient music and stuff. That would be way better. That'd be great. All right, the soft tire thing I think is working. The problem is the Ferraris in a straight line just have the pace that are kind of keeping us from being able to attack them like I want us to be able to. Oh, I kind of did that. Well, I did that. That one's on me. That one's on me. He looked like he was thinking about a move on the outside of Carlos, and so I went for it, but he did not have the pace, it would seem. And Perez has just not been able to do much against Bottas's lead. That his spin absolutely destroyed the top half, the top podium spots of this. Everyone was together until this, and now everyone's so spread out. All right, Pierre, how you doing? Tires look good? Everything look good? I think at this point we're kind of just chilling. Yeah, his tires did get a little toasty there, for sure. Let me see. The softs are supposed to be, what is that, 3/10 a lap faster? The problem is when you're stuck in a DRS train, you kind of lose out on that a lot, I think. He was able to move up from 11th to, we let him through up into 7th, so there is that, but I'm wondering if at this point it would be better to put... No, we let Alonso through, dang it. That's exactly that. That's absolutely worst case scenario. And we put Pierre outside of DRS to those ahead. I did a Ferrari in real life. I waited too long. I'm gonna check out. Oh yeah, spin. Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, I get what you're saying. Signs running wide. Pierre, right on that man. God, that Ferrari's a rocket ship. Actually, though. Alright, yeah, these softs are falling off, to say the least. Oh, around the outside! Oh, what a move!
Is that a new race position for Haas?
What a move on the outside. True, true. Oh, oops. Box, Mick, box.
Box.
What a move!
Capital box.
Yeah, Mick is falling well off the pace here. The good news is he'll be on faster tires-ish pretty much the rest of the way here. We're hoping to be able to make up some ground for our track position. It's like Carlos might be a bit... Oh, I forgot to lower that. Carlos might be a bit distracted from Alonso behind. Wondering if we can... Well, not now. This is going to be a tough one. The Ferrari's a rocket ship. We're defending. Oh, beautiful. Mick does come out in P20, but the results of his race will be apparent later on. Dude, our pit crew is trash. Have you not seen our pit crew rating? Our pit crew rating is horrific. The Haas pit crew is terrible. It's absolutely horrific. It's terrible. I've had it set to pit crew training since I got here, and it's horrific. The changing is, yeah, oil, tire pressures, you know, sometimes, you know, you got to change out the air filters in the engine and in the interior. Some people forget about that one. So yeah, they take their sweet time for sure. All right, Pierre, box for mediums.
Box.
I think tire changing, and I think I sometimes would go back and forth between tire changing and the jacks one. I focus on just basically the two things that aren't like adjustments. All the things that aren't adjustments are the things I worked on the most usually. Nick has already put 4 seconds into Stroll and Sonoda. He's gonna have to get by them relatively very quickly. All right, back over to Mick. We have a bunch of boxers, bunch of people in the box.
That's a spin.
God, Vettel, Seb. All right, we made up a couple of positions. Let everybody go to hards. Is that the one stop? I dare ask. If they're on the one stop, we're gonna be flying at the end of this race. Hi, Pierre. Can we not get DRS? Oh, I'm upset. We're right here. We're right here. Woo, poke it in. Make the move. Make the move. Oh. All right, Pierre, we got to be getting around these hard tire runners here.
Haas with an overtake.
A medium, hard medium. That's fair. I mean, I feel like ooh, what a moment. It's fine. Make it stick. Beautiful stuff.
Haas with an overtake.
Beautiful. All right, Mick. Mick already back on the bumper. Oh, well, almost on the bumper of Leclerc. Oh, Pierre, we're not getting held up by a Williams, right? All right, let's go. Let's disappear.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Beautiful. See what kind of pace we can do on just bog standard everything. All right. Fastest lap. Mick Schumacher. Looks like we're in. What's the gap? What's the pit stop here? 21. All right, we are well outside the pit stop of the leaders, but at the same time, we're okay. Let's make like my dad advantage. That's a good one. Now that's a good one. All right, tires. Ocon, old mediums. Joe, old mediums. Verstappen, new hards. Everyone else, old mediums. In theory, okay, those people are definitely doing the one stop if they're still going at this point. What times are we running here? 136 and 130.5. I mean, we're running a second a lap faster than Bottas, a second a lap faster than Russell, a second a lap faster than Perez, Sainz, Alonso. Verstappen's the only one going faster than us, but that's because it's him and his rocket ship. Joe, I mean, we're catching everybody at this rate. The problem is there's this 12-second gap. That's the problem we're running into here. Oh, in the pits, in the pits. You beauty. All right, immediately cut that gap down to 6 seconds. Fantastic. I will leave Pierre on push since he does have the better tires as of now. Russell and Perez pits. We are a little too far outside the gap here. Perez is like around Hards, yeah.
Haas with an overtake there.
Attaboy, Pierre. Oh, come on, Mick. Beautiful. Perfect. Pierre up into the podium places. Mick up into P5, battling one Russell George. It did make a big gap. I was really trying to break the DRS to Leclerc behind, but with George coming out the way he did, really made that hard. Honestly, I don't have the DRS or the ERS to defend this. Oh god. Russell George to the inside. Can't Pierre cover him up? He's gonna have the inside down to the main straight. Oh! Honestly, it was fine. God, Leclerc is always right there. He's always right there. Yup. Around the outside. Imagine. It seems to be working fairly decently so far. Our high-speed cornering, I think, is letting us down through maggots to maggots. Let's see. So far, Bottas is still pulling away from George, which we were kind of hoping he could like pull us along, but doesn't necessarily seem to be the case as much. Everyone lapping into the 130s that matters right now. I do like Silverstone. I do like it. It seems like a solid one for sure. We have 0 ERS anywhere. A little bit of push in with Mick and see if we can close this gap up a little bit. Wait, did he not get DRS right there? If not, that's crazy. Uh-oh, Leclerc. Hey, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be right there though. Dang it. Dude, we're always right there when it comes to breaking that DRS, that 1 second barrier. We're so close. I just can't get it done. Yellow flags. Who's running wide? Probably a Sonoda.
Someone spun out.
Signs!
Let's take a look at the
Spinning!
replay. Let's have another look. Science is the focus here. And this, yes, this is where they spun out.
Oh, that's amazing. Signs spinning. Whoa, no DRS for Leclerc. No DRS for Leclerc. Beautiful, beautiful. I guess it's now Perez. All right, let's pull away. Honestly, I'm totally fine just getting pulled along by George Russell right now. Totally fine. The problem is we're lapping just as fast as Bottas. And our tires are going to start failing here soon. And stopping here is going to feel really bad unless we can put in some good laps here. All right, Mick, we can't have this. Uh-oh. 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 Well, Mick's having problems now. Big Red Bull shaped problems here. Jesus. We put the man on harvest for 2 seconds. I mean, we're just gonna have to hope that Mick's overtaking is gonna be really, really good to end this one off. All right, there's Perez. Leclerc is back in this one. We're chilling. God, Bottas has Verstappen has a 13-second gap to Bottas. Absolutely insane. The spin on lap 2 or 3, whatever that was, is absolutely crazy right now. Uh-oh, Pierre. Uh-oh, Pierre. Yes, the mediums seem to be falling off, and the hards seem to be coming into their own. We're teetering right now. We are teetering right now.
Box.
Copy box.
Copy. Box is fine.
Our car in a straight line is not good enough for this. Our car in high-speed corners is not good enough for this. Danger zone. Woof. God, it takes forever to get through there. How is that a 35-second stop time in pit? How is that bad? That's crazy. I mean, might as well just stay on this view because this is what it's gonna be here in a second. Jesus, that's insane. Oh, he's got DRS. Yep, he's got DRS. L cringe ratio, I fell off. Uh-oh. Verstappen pits. I don't think anyone is gonna catch him. Maybe Bottas. Seven might hold up George. No, he comes out behind George. L. Fastest lap. Oh, what a battle. I mean, the fact that Pierre has held off Sergio at box him early. Well, I wish I had read that. You know, I wish I had read that, but I didn't. So here we are. That would have made sense. All right, back on board with Mick. All right, that pit time estimate in the reports is so wrong it hurts, by the way. It literally says pit lane time lost 21 seconds. We're in the pits for like 35 seconds a pop. It's absolutely crazy. Hi, Pierre. Go get him. We will leave you to it. Mick, we need to catch Seb. Mick, we need you to catch Seb. We need you to pass Seb. We need you to do it. Who ran wide? Who was it? Joe, I think.
We've just had a
Leclerc!
car wide. Here's
How
the
wide?
replay.
Like how wide?
Watch this. There's Leclerc.
Oh no.
And they've got one.
So wide. Absolutely crazy wide. What, Mick, why are you going to the outside? Mick, go to the inside. The inside, Mick. Yeah, I mean, it's coming up. Mick, we're not doing this, right? We're not getting. Oh, okay. Oh, he goes into the pits. That's why. Gotcha. He ran a second faster than Ocon. We have 11 laps left. We should be able to get Ocon. And Sainz is also up there. Both on used hards. All right, we'll hop back on board here with Pierre. Well, there's not really a whole lot going on right now, to be honest, because we're honestly at this point waiting for Pierre to catch up to make something happen here. That's what we're waiting on. Once again, about another second gone that lap. Kind of wishing I had saved some fuel from earlier so Pierre could just go full push in this stint, but I mean, realistically, we need to be pushing probably a little more than originally planned for. If we're trying to make something really happen here. Right now, it's looking like, yeah, how dare Charles run that wide, crazy. We're realistically looking at P7 here, which is kind of an L for Carlos, who started P6. But Mick currently running in the points, which is what we love to see. He does have Leclerc on him, so that might not end exactly the way we wanted to, but 128. Let's go. We're taking chunks. We're taking chunks out of Ocon and Sainz here. Where are they at in comparison here? Lock on. Slowing them down. Verstappen and Bottas are fighting way up here. Right? That's up here? Yeah, way up here. This is not a good race for constructors for us because Mercedes is currently 2 out of the 3 podium spots, so that's less than ideal for us personally. Always add 2 extra laps so you can push. Yeah, I think my problem is I ran them so low early that I think I'm coming home to roost with that. You conserve fuel while you're on the faster tire? Yeah, but I want to catch up. I want to catch up and see if really make sure that this happens. Them fighting is definitely helping us. Definitely helping us. We are under 2 seconds. Still gaining. I'm gonna leave it on aggressive tires. So I think we can. Mick is currently defending against Charles Leclerc fairly successfully at the moment, which is lovely. It's looking like potentially next lap we might get DRS range. Or maybe the end of this lap, depending on how much they fight right here. Food. Alright, we are in the DRS range of one Esteban Ocon. He's goated. They sleep. Good, we're chilling.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Oh, Pierre wants it. Oh, he wants it. Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Haas with an overtake there.
I immediately break the DRS. Please. 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 Oh, he didn't do it. Or did he? He didn't? I don't think. Haskell Burt. True. Immediately put 1 point in on. 3 laps to go. We're 1.5 away from Zhou. I think we can catch him. The tires is Zhou on 48% hards. Oh, it's a sure thing. Oh, Oh, we get DRS right here. It's over for you, Joe. It's over. Pierre's gonna start 6th and finish 6th now. Oh, it's over. GG, Joe. GG, you tried. Goodbye. Sometimes do you surprise yourself sometimes with the size of your sheer genius? They want to solidify that DRS gap to Joe. And Mick. All right, Mick, let's see if we can make some crazy happen. Oh, come on, Mick. Let's make something absolutely nutty happen. Around the outside of cups? Oh. Oh. Even Mick's not that crazy. Here we go.
Max Verstappen
Let's go, Mick.
over the finish line, and today's
Around the
winner.
outside. Switchback. No. Dive. Dive, Mick. Dive.
Let's check his
He's low
flag.
on fuel. Uh-oh.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
He got past at the end. No.
P1. Wait 5 seconds. P0.
Let's check a flag.
I'm very sorry about that. Tough day. Take all the pickup you can. All the pickup you can. Okay, suggest lift and coast. Copy.
I saw it too late.
Well, this weekend, Pierre Gasly flew us to the stars.
I saw it too late.
Haas there having a very successful
I saw
day
the
of
fuel
race.
right at the last second. Oh no, I got so disillusioned. He was
And
gonna
after this
get,
result, the
we were
team
gonna
is
be both
fourth in the
Ferraris.
constructor standings.
Next
Oh,
time, the team
no.
will be forging ahead at full throttle through the Styrian forest. The Austrian
At that
Grand
point, I
Prix
shouldn't have put it on
is right around the
conserve and just left it alone and maybe carried a little more momentum across the line. Oh, Mick, no. He ran honestly, Mick ran a really good race there. Honestly, getting points there was gonna be really good. Ferrari having an absolute nightmare. Oh, come on, man. Valtteri with a bounce back race, getting P2 jumps Pierre once again. And Mercedes puts an absolute hammer on top. I was so tunnel visioned on potentially getting the other Ferrari that I didn't notice it until literally the last second. Oh, horrific timing. The good news is we did finish our position, get our position streak done. We made a bunch of money. Oh, what a dude. The British GP always delivers. The British GP always delivers. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. We were so close. I thought we had it. I thought we had it. So upset. I was right. It is Austria. Let's go. I'm so upset. That's gonna be a banger for YouTube. Oh my god. You don't want to be that guy, but you're gonna be that guy that shouts about fuel. I mean, apparently I need it. Apparently that's something I need. Coming off of a terrible day at Silverstone. Not terrible. Pierre got P6. Mick should have got P10. Up one spot from P11. Unfortunately, we all saw what happened. And now we head to the Red Bull Ring. Next, and we'll start right here with Pierre Gasly. I'm gonna throw in his reactions, mainly because I think his one lap pace is usually pretty good on its own. Theo cornering as well. Take a look. We got a lot of emails to go through. Rear wing manufactured. We're not worried about that. We know where we're at. Car reports. We actually, apparently, our DRS is fantastic. Apparently. So, there's that. Out of nowhere, apparently. Everywhere else, we're still kind of hovering around the midfield, which I guess, to be fair, is kind of where we're at realistically. But, you know, we're still pushing. We are going for it. We're exceeding expectations, apparently, according to the board. So there is that. That said, though, we do still need a minimum 2 more podiums this year. He was 3 meters from the end. Yeah, it was it was not good. We do have a new underfloor, which means we are going to be absolutely flying. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, we are gonna improve so much in everything. The problem is it takes 6 days on normal, 3 days on manufacture. But we could also emergency 1.5. That's why we have $16 million. We're gonna emergency 2. And then we are going to rush 2 more. 2 more? Yeah, we'll rush 2 more. So by the time race day rolls around, we'll have a 3rd backup just in case. So we'll be a-okay on that front. No one else has any dev points. We continue on. It's gonna be a quick turnaround. It's gonna be a really quick turnaround. Race preview. Honestly, I don't have high hopes for. I really don't have high hopes for the Red Bull Ring. Even though apparently our car's DRS delta is really good. We are gonna start a new position streak, except we're gonna move it to the top 10. And we're gonna go for 5 straight. I think Pierre's good enough to get 5 straight. Poland is cool, 1.5 milli. We're gonna start a new one with that. Everything else looks pretty good. Yeah, I think it's pretty chill. I don't think I can guarantee fastest lap, mainly because we're not always focused on it. But yeah, quick turnaround. Right back into it. Red Bull Ring up next. Yeah, honestly, your upgrade advice. We love the gambles around here. We love the gambas. Ooh, a rainy Saturday, by the way. All right, we got to throw in some old stuff. This engine hasn't blown up yet, so Mick, you can keep using that. ERS also hasn't blown up, so you can keep using that. The gearbox is about to blow up, so you just use your other one that you wore down enough and almost broke. For Pierre, that engine's still good. That ERS is actually still good. That gearbox is kind of broken, so Pierre is going to be getting a new gearbox this weekend. Did I put the new floor on? Yes, I did. I am going to check that down. Yes, I did. The new floor is on. I did not do anything else. These are really quick laps, so we'll go 20 laps. Something like that. For Pierre, gonna go. I don't know, something like that. 20 laps around the Red Bull Ring to start, and we're flying.
Radio check.
Radio check, okay.
Green light, green light.
All right, British, you're gonna be in charge for a minute. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I think we've had a car run wide.
Alright, doesn't look like I missed much, for being honest.
The brakes are really poor.
Pierre? Pierre? You good?
Is that
Good,
the lockup?
Chief.
Let's see what happened there. Now just focus on the Haas.
To be fair, there's a lot of runoff here.
This
Alright, we're good. Here's a start all about. Stream manager. Honestly, that works pretty well. That does work pretty well. Alright, there's something about
wide there.
there's something about Pierre's setup that he doesn't like, apparently. I'm not gonna lie, I wish there was a way to let other people
What's
take
your
charge.
thoughts on coming in or
Bad.
doing any more?
38%.
Traction was getting worse and worse now.
Pierre, thoughts? Pierre, thoughts? 48% from Pierre. That's fine. Like that. Yup. We should be able to run like a million laps. Bad, huh? I know the streamer you watched earlier, they were saying it'd be cool for other teams to try and buy you out from the current team you're in. I think it would be very interesting. Yeah, for sure. I've seen people talk about how it'd be cool to be able to like move teams and stuff like that. Like get offers, be able to move around, like that kind of stuff. I think that'd be super interesting. Personally, I'm really hoping for something of like a co-op mode. I think a co-op mode would be really cool, and I would be 1,000,000% down to start. Like, if you could do, imagine like a franchise mode where it's like you can have like up to 10 people running the same game. I think that would be awesome. I think that would be super interesting. Oh, practice. Oh, how I loathe it. Mick! Oh.
Copy that.
Let's
Let's
take
go!
a
He didn't break
closer look.
anything!
Now just focus on the Haas. Oh,
Yeah,
dear,
imagine
dear.
getting like a group of 10 people, each get their own team, and everyone just manages that one team.
Oh, we've had a spin.
And you just like, then if you're trying to poach drivers from other teams, then you get like the other person has a chance to like block it or like do other stuff, like really make the contract system a lot more in depth, like let them counter argument, like counter offer, that kind of stuff. I think it would be super cool. I would be all about that. You'd always end up with Williams. That would be pretty funny if you got one where you had to pick the one around where you're actually at in real life. I'd end up with Haas. It'd be great. I think the only downside is I'm sure the networking setup to do something like that would have to be like so complicated. Yeah, we are aware. We are aware. Their stuff is used. We're very aware, I promise. See if we can think of these things. Why can't the damn pay developers? I'm sure they can think of it. I'm just sure it's a lot easier to be like, yeah, just do this, and then to actually sit down and figure out how to, you know, do this.
What do you think?
67% from Pierre. That's why they paid the work. I mean, yeah, I get it. I'm sure they would love to, but considering in my real life I'm a software developer, I can imagine it's a lot easier to say, oh, just make it do this, than to actually sit down and, you know, make it do that. So I can sympathize at least a little bit. He's ran 1,000,000 laps.
Good session.
Fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, it's fine. Honestly, it's a completely different it's completely different building video games versus something like a video game. Like actually like a crazy amount different. I didn't think it would actually be that different comparatively, but it's actually pretty different, like a lot different. It's interesting. Or something like that. 20 laps. Go, manage, confirm. It's easy to me. You're basically a therapist for children, so you wouldn't know. That's fair. That's a little different, you know.
Okay, should be green now.
That's a little different. I will say though, it is always really funny, and it's some of my favorite of the people who are like, just make it do this, just make a computer or whatever, just make it do that. I'm like, I wish, you know, if it was that easy, my job would be a lot easier. just do that. Just make it do that. I wish. I honestly wish I could just make something do that. Do whatever.
Look at that! They've run wide!
Oh, he's running wide there. Well, let's see. Anything going on in the world of the internet that I can glance at briefly? Good.
like a spin.
The confidence good, 62%. Man, you'd love the chance to go like retired driver, dude. Being able to like approach retired drivers, the series and offer them big money to join F1 again. Like Grosjean, Kimi Erickson, Button. Yeah, I think adding old drivers, like retired drivers, would be super cool. I think that would be super interesting. I can figure this out. I'm a smart cookie. Something like that. Sure. That looks good. You like the realisms, not like Senna, Prost, or Schumacher, but drivers that are still capable. Yeah, like recently retired, or recently retired enough. I think makes the most sense. Sure, we'll go with something like that. I'm getting kind of over it. I'm a smart cookie. It's a good quote. Everybody enjoys being a smart cookie. Who's gonna finish first? In theory, it should be Mick. It was. Good job, Mick's side of the garage. Crashing. Who done it?
Virtual safety car, slow down.
Copy.
BSC. Vettel. Sebastian. I like cookies. Aw, cookies so good though.
We've had a crash.
Yeah, we are aware. Oh, turn one. The worst place to crash. Seb crashing.
I think
Absolute
someone's
nightmare.
gone wide.
Oh, I didn't change the number of laps for Pierre. Come in. Alright, do exactly the same thing, but now just start now.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Oh, someone's gone wide there. The good news is their car part knowledge is at 91% and probably should get close to 95-ish by the end of FP3. That's gonna be lovely. I know every component Mick has is like super worn, but at the same time, it's like, all right, Mick, why are we 19th? Our car is better than this. He says as he looks, and it's like 16%, 25%, and 16%. When you work with children, any food that leaves crumbs, you learn that. Oh, that's probably very fair. I can completely understand. 83%, nice for Mick. Pierre, thoughts? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. 80% for Pierre. It's good. It's a good place to be.
How's the balance?
The balance looks pretty good to me. Wondering if it's worth it for like this race weekend to just put in a brand new everything, engine and gearbox, just because it is Austria. The Red Bull Ring is so necessary. It's like Monza. Chris, you found in my car, your seats, or the carpet of your car. I believe that. Yeah. All right. You've convinced me. It does sound pretty rough, to say the least. It does sound pretty bad. I totally get it. That would be a lot, I can imagine. All right, we get it. It's the end of the session. Let's go. All right, we are right on track.
Oh, and thank
No. Simulate the session. Sim that session. Pierre Gasly fastest. And that's how you know it. This is how you know it's a simulation because if we look 83, 86, 96% car part knowledge. Beautiful. Because this is why it doesn't make sense, because a 19% engine should not be going that fast. Yeah, we're gonna put a brand spanking and new everything, and probably for both of them, ERS, except for the ERS, those last forever. And we'll do it. We'll give them both a brand new engine and gearbox. There are zero excuses for not trying to get the most.
Radio check.
Rain? No. All right. It did say it's gonna be wet at some point, just not yet apparently. Beautiful. Stroll, get out of the way. Mick lost half a second to Kevin. The simulation speaks true. Here goes purple. Oh, and he bangs in a quarter of a second over the Ferrari. Things you love to see. All right, Mick, we're gonna send you back out on those same tires. I'm gonna see if we can get you a better lap with less traffic. What a time from Pierre Gasly, a 103.6, absolute banging him in. All right, Mick is gonna get a clear lap. Hopefully Bottas gets out of the way, which he will. Mick shoots up the P4 now. Banging in laps. We're flying. Mick does love traffic. To be fair, I usually do send him out at pretty bad times, so some of that's probably on me. Some of it is absolutely his lack of pace and racecraft, to say the least. All right, we're hands off for the rest of Q1. AMA. All right, and also, this isn't the Haas. Whose car is this? We're running as fast as the Red Bulls around the Red Bull ring? Lamau, imagine. There they go. Perez, probably not. Oh, immediately in and out. Crazy. Everyone using those fresh, hot new tires that we were talking about. All right. The plan for Q2, we're going to go in.
Good session.
We're going in with new tires because it does say it's going to rain at some point. We're going to try and be those people, and we're going to try and sneak through by just setting a new one lap at the beginning of the session. Look at that. P4, P6, flying. Anyway, he said also, then pointed at us and said nothing. Literally don't know what you're talking about. I've never said anything in my entire life. Words have never left my lips. No rain.
Radio check, okay.
Supposedly. Dry all the way through, supposedly. So, what this means is used tire runs for everyone. Dude, I don't even know the words half the words that come out of my mouth most of the time. I don't blame anyone for not understanding what exactly is happening, because even I don't understand half the time. We're gonna send Pierre out first here this time. We're gonna see if we can actually give Mick the benefits of some clear air here. Get out of the way, Norris. Thank you. Here goes purple middle sector. Green last sector. 103.5. The rain will have been in FP3. That's fair. But you can never be sure. Mick goes green, green, runs into an Albon. Oh, that was here. I'm crazy. Mick runs into a little bit of traffic right at the end. We're gonna be sending Mick out for 100%. We might be able to leave Pierre in again if he's gonna go this fast right now. You're British, it's what we do. That's fair. I put him on news, right? I mean, Pierre's leading right now. Do we dare risk it for the biscuit and not send out Pierre? I think so. This is gonna get spicy. This is about to get spicy. I hope everyone is ready. Also, Norris is about to run into everyone, so I don't know exactly what he was thinking here. He's playing the game. He's playing the game. Oh, I guess I could have been on board here with Mick. I didn't think about it. Mick, you're probably gonna have to improve at least a little bit here. Hey, I'm in. I'm in. You know who else is in? Mick Schumacher. Oh, Mick! P5 Mick Schumacher. P5. Flying. Absolutely flying. Look at that. Lando didn't even improve. Lando went out a minute before everyone else. Carlos! Out! Carlos! We're gonna win a championship next season. This season, we're flying. We are absolutely flying. Oh, we have so many new tires. We have so many new tires. We have so many. Oh, look at this. Pierre went through. Can we talk about this real quick? Pierre the GOAT Gasly went out on a used set of tires and was top of the board in Q2 before the final lap from Verstappen on a used set of tires. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. And he's gonna go out again on those same tires, put it on pole, and we're moving on with life.
Radio check.
Copy.
Nobody move.
It should be green now.
Nobody move. You ready to see a Haas front row lockout? I am.
Rain still coming.
Yeah.
Get out of the way, Bottas! I only know how to do stupid things. Alright, start raining. Start raining, please. Start raining, please. Start raining, please. Wet in 5 minutes.
There's more rain now, so just watch for slippery conditions.
Copy.
Horrific. Terrible timing. Terrible timing. Oh, what terrible timing. It's over. Mick is out qualifying Pierre in Austria. The problem is Pierre got caught up in traffic. Horrific. Oh, everyone's out on softs. Good luck. Wow, Mercedes, a Mercedes front row lockout here. That's insane. Oh. What could have been? Oh, what could have been? I mean, there's no point in going out again. Actually, no point in going out again. Rain. Hey, remember the rain that I was telling you about? To be ready for? It generates things like this. It is wet. Not even everybody's on wets. We're not. Mick. Here's what happened. Here's what happened. Mick out-qualified Pierre because Pierre got held up by one Valtteri Bottas for no reason. That's exactly what happened. And so now it's going to be a Mercedes front row lockout. Mick is qualifying P5. Pierre is qualifying P7. And a Red Bull and a Ferrari are going to be in the bottom three. Yeah, you said it was... Yeah, Bottas got right in the way. Luckily, Mick got him like right here. But Pierre caught him like right here, like right in this stretch, which it was basically, you know, curtains at that point. Coming through. Checkered flag. Obviously, no one improves. Obviously. Mick's best qualifying ever. What could have been, you know, we were right there.
Time for the final touches here on the grid.
We were right there, but we should have waited a fraction of a second longer, and it could have been better. Unfortunate. What are we thinking? It looks like a one-stop every single day of the week. It looks like a one-stop pretty solidly. I mean, unless we dare to stop this. I have no idea. What does about 3/10 per? Don't to what? Don't one stop or don't two stop? Because this looks like a one stop all day long. Is there ever a universe in which we can like imagine? Very easy one stop. For once, we have to. I was gonna say, for once, we actually have to like kind of prioritize Mick because he's leading. But at the same time, Mick just does not have the pace. So I'm wondering if there's a universe where extending the medium, if extending the mediums like 2 laps to have fresher hards the rest of the way is worth it. And maybe we just stagger it like this. We'll put them on the same strategy, offset pit laps by 1. I mean, just to play devil's advocate here, we do have 2 sets of soft for Pierre if we need them. We could start softs Pierre Good softs, Pierre. Just to see. I mean, realistically, I don't think it's going to be too different. And maybe we'll get the advantage of the delta losses, man. Is it? Doesn't look that bad. 400s compared to 300s compared to 200s. I mean, I don't know. I don't think this is going to be one where we can, you know, use strategy too much to our advantage. Can't remember what it was. I mean, I think I like the idea of putting our faster driver on the faster tire. We're going to be pitting him before Mick. We're going to hope. Or. No, we have to put Pierre on the softs. I'll say, or we do it for Mick. Pierre will pit first, and then he's just going to have to. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Why not? I mean, honestly, why not? Like, what do we really have to lose here? I'm going to overfuel by 1 lap. By a singular lap. Just so we can push from the start for good. We're gonna try it. I mean, we're not gonna really be able to strategy our way out of this one. We're either gonna have the pace, or we're not. It's gonna be that simple. We have pace, or we don't have pace. So,
Mick Schumacher there.
Who knows?
The front half of the pack.
Who knows?
So there's plenty of potential.
We're gonna figure it out along the way.
Next for the team, it's Pierre Gasly. A top 10 position.
Go, Pierre.
The crowd are ready. The cars are ready. It's the Austrian Grand Prix.
It's the Austrian Grand Prix.
And it's lights out.
Oh, what a horrific start from Mick. Pierre, if you can believe it, the only one on soft tires. The only one, if you can believe that. Go, we're flying. Woo, Mick. Sending it.
Is that a new
Mick.
position for Haas?
What a god. Do you see that? Driving down the inside. Yup. Oh my god, whoa, wait, oh.
Haas with
Oh.
an overtake there.
Hey, oh, hey, let's relax. Who is driving Mick? Who is this driver? Does he also have the name Schumacher, just a little different? Maybe.
So DRS is enabled now.
DRS is enabled. All right, Mick is broken DRS to George Russell. If that can hold, that's big. That would be absolutely massive for mixed race here, which it looks like they did.
Haas with an overtake.
Oh, we're flying. That should be a fastest lap. We are absolutely flying.
So we just need to push now.
All right. Great start. Great start. That Ferrari, that Red Bull in a straight line is nuts, by the way. Oh, Jesus. I'm used to it going the other way. Hold on. I'm used to it going the other way. I need to let Pierre through here. He's on the faster tire. We gotta build up this delta if we can. That was a horrific place to do it, I'm realizing. Dude, Austria, I mean, to be fair, Austria is a very simple race to run, if we're being honest. You watch cars go around what is basically just a C, and then that's it. Silverstone, there's nuance in Silverstone. There's ideas and strategy and different paces, but in Austria, it's just cargo real fast. That's kind of exactly how it goes. Oh, Pierre Gasly leading. Leading the Austrian Grand Prix. Cargo better. Ideally, I would love to be able to just disappear into the distance, but the DRS zones here are absolutely going to be keeping everyone in this. Especially with the pace that the Red Bull has in a straight line. Oh, he's going down the inside. Oh, and he gets DRS. Oh, nightmare. Here's right there, though.
Red Bull moved up.
We're stopping, moving up. Honestly, that's fine. We're not really pushing right now. Honestly, Pierre, we are in a fantastic position right now.
We've just had a car run wide.
Ricardo running wide. Woo, Mick, thought about sending one. Go on, Pierre. Go on, the lad. Uh-oh, Bottas. Uh-oh.
Haas with an overtake there.
Better be careful. No. No, not like this. Oh. Our fantastic start thwarted. Oh, there's no chance we can pit yet. Mick did what happened to Verstappen?
We can take a look now. Now we see the Williams here.
Verstappen went from first to fourth right there. I don't know if we saw that. Oh no!
Goodness me, that is a serious collision.
Oh yeah, both Williams and Seb. No! Brutal. Almost 7 seconds. I pointed out my screen. Almost 7 seconds. We were in for a massive day. I will say this does help out Pierre, who's going to be on the softs. We're going to kind of rebuild some of that delta we used, and we're going to get to recharge our ERS a little bit. That was not a very good move by one Sebastian Vettel, to say the least. Ah, we were running away with it. We were, oh, it's gonna be so good. If I had to guess, safety car probably in this lap.
Got loads of energy.
Yeah, copy.
I would love for the safety car to stay out one more lap, but of course not.
Safety car will be in this lap.
Copy.
All right. That's, oh! What was that? Oh my God. Valtteri. Valtteri, what was that? Oh my God. In the dirt. Why am I pointed this way? He hit Mick! He hit Mick! I'm in shambles! I'm in... What is happening? Why is this happening to me? Why is Mick Schumacher pointed this way? Why is he pointed this way? What is this? Why is everyone pointed this way? What is happening? You know who this is great for? The man on this side of the screen. This man is now clear. If this is another safety car, it is what it is. This is a wonderful opportunity to for Pierre Gasly to put 7 seconds on everyone. I swear to God, if I push start and 7 cars drive by Mick, I'm gonna be livid. Look at this! Look at this! This is the shot. This is the shot right here. This is the shot. Who is that? That's Verstappen right here. Yeah, that's Verstappen. He's in the mud right now. Where's Pierre? Oh yeah, baby. Oh, that's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Look at that. That's amazing. Ready? Everyone rage with me. Mick teleported over here. That's insane. He went from right here to over here. Huh. Odd. They're not moving. Red flag. No, dude. No. Pierre was gone.
Red flag.
He was
red flag.
gone.
Yeah.
Red flag. What is happening in this? We're first and second right now. There's no, I mean, fresh set of softs. I'm really debating throwing on a fresh set of softs. And fresh set of softs, run it. I mean, the Haas can go 84 laps. Do we just throw on the hard tire? What is the move here? I don't even know. Like, do we just throw the hards on? They'll go hard and soft at the end. So do we think it's better just to go soft now, run away, hard, and then hard at the end? Split it up, split the strategies a little bit. Pierre does have a fresh set of softs we can throw on. So we could hard... I don't know what to do. I have no idea. Hard now while you have the lead. That sounds so terrible, though. Get the slow stints out of the way. Yeah, you're right. But I just want to run away with
We're
it.
ready to get this race underway.
See, that was my next question is what happens if, we'll see what the pace looks like.
And it's lights out. And away we go.
Yes. Everyone just run away. Literally just run away. I mean, I don't think hards are gonna make it. I'm curious. Well, hards could make it. Hards might be able to make it. We'll put them on the no more stops strategy, and we'll see what pace looks like, and we'll see how it goes from here. Bunch of new mediums out here, British. I'm seeing a bunch of new mediums out here, not gonna lie. So they're definitely stopping, though. That means they're definitely stopping. Which means we could play track position here and try and close out this and close it out on a no more stop. Wasn't your call. I know. I'm just
DRS is enabled.
salty. I'm salty because we had the race in our hands twice, and then that was that. You're not okay. You're not that new here. Let's be honest.
Is that a new race position for
Hey, I know
Haas?
I've been here for the last like 5 streams, but I'm new here. What season are you on? What team are you doing? Just a question. I'm new here. What a day. What a race. What a wild set of races we're doing tonight. What a wild set of races. Ooh, Verstappen around the outside. That's an odd one. Don't see that one too often.
Red Bull gained a place.
He literally watched the game. I think we know. DRS enabled. Oh, DRS already enabled. Haha. Tires is Verstappen on.
Haas with an
Verstappen also on the.
Locked up.
Copy that.
You ruined it. Look at me. You ruined it.
Oh, big lock up there.
You did this. Hey, he's sitting here. Well, we now know make it so 100% stopping again. Apparently George Russell showed up at some point. I'm pointing directly at you. Directly at you across that pond. That way. I'm not the one who typed in my chat, Mick doing good teamwork here, and then he immediately bends it. Secondly, I don't have a second, but that's fair. Horrific. In the bin. Terrible. Terrible. I don't even want to watch anymore. Another race where we have potential for fantastic day for Haas. You pay us out. That's kind of true.
Overtake there.
Let's go, Mick. I do. I am the one currently paying a salary. You are not wrong on that front at all. Mick's flying. He's flying. We know that Russell is gonna box again. I think the move now is we move towards no more stops for Pierre. We push Mick to try and catch up to the pack. Likely have to stop him again, unless actually though, the move, it's hard to say. We're gonna stop Mick. We're gonna stop Mick. He's climbing back up the rock wall. He fell off the top of that. That's probably more like it. If we're being honest, that's probably more like what we're expecting. Trying to fix the problem that he made. Not gonna lie, not a whole lot is really happening. Nick is almost caught up to Signs. Almost caught up to Signs. Mick is in DRS of the Ferrari, who is in the bin.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
New fastest lap for Mick.
Let's
We'll
have a
watch
look.
the move on the Ferrari,
Right,
even though
watch this.
I'm pretty sure
There's
it's just DRS. DRS around the outside. Does set the fastest lap of the race. Love to see it. Although the next group is, yeah, why are you performing now, my guy? We really could have used this performance like 20 laps ago at this point, whatever it would be. I mean, at this rate, I think we're just trying to match strategies with these medium runners more than anything, because we're gonna have to stop again. Carlos not going quietly into that sweet night. Honestly, if we get past here, that's actually totally fine.
Advance the race position.
Literally just go by him again. Literally, like right now. Cool. I mean, we'll see if they can cut any time into that DRS train from Daniel to Lando. It's not looking particularly like it yet. Couldn't do that and secure a 1-2 finish. So here's my biggest question: who caused the red flag? And two, if they caused the red flag, why are they still in? And why was it Valtteri Bottas, who is still running in P4, by the way? I feel like if Valtteri was the one causing this red flag, there's got to be some kind of penalty here. But no, he causes a red flag after Pierre was about to fly, lap like the whole grid, and then he causes a red flag and forces us. No, not again. Oh, we're making up spots. Look, Mick, if they crash, you can pass them.
It's a crash, and it's more.
Honestly,
than one car.
huge.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Honestly,
Daniel
massive.
Ricciardo involved.
Uh-oh, Daniel. That's P10. Oh, nightmare.
That's the contact there.
Oh, what a shame. Albon with damage and a penalty.
Need to charge
Oh my god, I'm just trying to get around a damaged AlphaTauri.
Haas with an overtake there.
Does Albon not have damage? Am I crazy? He does. He has no front wing.
Oh, they've run wide.
Oh! In the mud. In the mud. I saw that, Carlos. All right, Mick now literally free and clear. Here, do your thing. So Pierre's going to the end now. Red Bull borrowed the right. So that's what they were saying when they ordered more wings. James, I just saw that. James, it's Valtteri. All right, Mick. We're lapping about as just as fast as those front guys, Lando, and let's do some pushing on fuel if we can. Banging it in, bang. Mick could be still on for points here. Could be. You never know. Problem is those dang back to back. Tire wear check. I mean, Mick we know is stopping again. So honestly, go back to aggressive. Let's catch up to these medium runners. Ricardo finally pits. If we can catch up to Zhou and Norris here, we can kind of put ourselves onto their strategy as well. Yellow flag.
I think we've had a car run wide.
Hamilton running wide.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Go, make up into the points. Let's go. We could, when we do box Mick, we will be able to put on a soft set of tires. Do we potentially look to pitting Mick soon? If Verstappen boxes, we have to box. I don't think Verstappen's boxing. I'm hoping. I'm debating on pitting Mick soon to get on the soft tire to make up for, to cover off these medium runners who are probably going to box soon. I think we might do that. Wow, it's a DRS train all the way up to P5 we're trying to catch up to right now. Yellow flag, sector 1. You gotta stop it with these yellow flags, man. They're getting to me.
Did someone run wide
Perez! Perez running wide. Mick is right there. Alright, Mick. Let's go to work, Mick. Let's go to work. We're gonna try and undercut the soft runners, and we should be just like on the fastest tire in the world. These medium runners have to be stopping again. There's no chance they're going another 20 laps on 45, 40. Yeah, they're stopping soon. I'm hoping this works out. Into clear air. Let's go. Oh, no. Go back to neutral. Go back to neutral. Neutral, push. Box, Pierre! But the gap. It's so good, though. Why? The gap is so juicy, though. It is coming down, though. You're right, it is coming down. May as well get the overcut. I'm so scared, though. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's so hard because Pierre's in like actually a really decent position right now. He's in a great position. If he can just hold this gap.
Haas with an overtake.
We're flying. And Mick. I mean, Mick is looking to getting up near the points. It could be masterclass or it could be gamble. I mean, that's life right there. Actually, that's life. It could be the best move we've ever made. It could be the worst. We don't know. We may never know. "27-second time loss in the pits here." Oh, Mick, we're not getting by Hamilton right here. Set. I think your overtaking needs work.
Haas with an overtake there.
We'll know in less than 20 laps. You are very, very right. All right, broken the DRS ahead to Hamilton. We just ran 1.3 seconds faster than Sainz. Mick went purple last there. That's neat. Mick has 9 seconds to gain on Carlos, who is on hard tires. So it shouldn't be the hardest thing to do in the world. We'll put him down on fuel for now. Yellow flag. Someone in the bin. Someone in the bin. Who is it? Leclerc in the bin.
They've locked up and gone.
Oh, it's
straight
Kevin.
on. Here's the replay.
Oh, how the turns table.
They've locked up. They
Oh,
won't
how
get
the turns table. I thought it was Charles. It was not. Oh, how the turns table, my young compatriot. I mean, we're kind of just watching at this point. The mediums are starting to fall off. Literally starting to fall off. Alonso pits. All right, moment of truth. This is when the medium runners start to pit. This is where Mick needs to fly. Because everyone, I guarantee they're going to softs. Yep. Unfortunate. If only we could have gotten out ahead of Alonso there. That said, though, we're in a decent spot here.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Hamilton pits. Gasly fuel. You're right. Good call. We're going to keep an eye on it. Verstappen is going to be flying now that he doesn't have to worry as much about George, if I had to guess. I would love for George to just stay out as long as possible and just, you know, just give him all kinds of problems, but I don't see it happening per se. Oof. We're on the outside. DRS is gone. And we've now caught up to the next group. Beautiful. Follow him through. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Follow him through. Yep. Use Joe to defend. Yep. 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 Yep.
Haas have moved up the field.
Dude, George is in the mud. Who did it? That looks like an Aston. No, AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri.
We've just had a spin.
Signs!
Let's see what happened there. Okay.
Dude, I am horrible at picking out who did what. Oh, the spin!
That looked like
Oh,
a
no!
very nasty spin.
Ferrari in the mud. And that broke DRS's Joe behind. We're flying. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. 9 laps remaining. All right, Mick. I got one about my dude. It's always really bad. Who was it this time? Who did it? Russell finally pits. Sonoda. There's the Williams. Russell finally pitting. Almost blindsiding me in the back. That's fair. You're describing me as a child. Russell falls back behind the Ferrari in the mud. Let's put in some laps. We're gonna try and save everything we can with Pierre until the very end, and then we're gonna send him with everything except for tires just to try and hold off Verstappen. We just put 1.5 on Kevin's head. Literally in 2 laps we'll be on him. Honestly, if we only lose 0.2 a lap to Verstappen, we're golden. Although he is flying right now. Watching you. I am watching you, my guy. I am watching you. You did this. Look at me in the eyes. You did this. You did this. Look at me. You did this.
They've gone wide.
Drop back a bit.
Okay.
I hate you so much.
Haas with an overtake.
I forgot to turn off his ERS. Oh, I'm in shambles. Oh, and he gets DRS. I had fucking Stroll or Hamilton, whoever that was. Just in absolute shambles now. We have to stay with it. If we lose DRS here, it's over. We lose DRS, it's absolutely over. All right, we're good. We have to harvest as much ERS as we can here. And then we just have to absolutely go full send on the last lap. I know, he was doing so good all race.
We just need to push now. With tyres are happy to push.
Copy.
We have low batteries.
Copy.
Nobody move. Nobody move.
Haas with an overtake there.
Nobody move.
Checkered flag.
Well, that's a very good day for the team.
Let's go.
And it's Gasly, first over the line.
I wasn't worried.
Today's winner.
So happy to let these tyres cool a bit.
Wasn't worried at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't worried at all.
Okay, so that's checkered flag.
Yeah, car was great. Thank you.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Take all the pickup on the way in. Well done.
Wasn't worried at all. We put half a second on Verstappen's head in the last sector and a half. Let's go. What a win. What a win. Listen to me carefully. Pierre won, but you still did it.
Performance from the Haas driver.
You still did it. It's your fault. We know it's your fault because it happened 60 seconds after you dropped those messages.
This podium is a brilliant reward for everyone's hard work over the weekend.
Massive. What a wild race. What a wild race. Early safety car when we were in a really good position. A red flag when we were in a really good position. And then we finish it off like that. Crazy. Hey, I'll give you this. It's gonna hopefully just gonna bang on YouTube though. Hopefully it slaps on YouTube. What a wild race.
More than enough to satisfy the whole team.
You can see that the team runs like a well-oiled machine.
We're a well-oiled machine over here.
And on point this weekend.
What a God, what a weird race. What a weird
As
race.
we reach mid-season, the battle will pick up
Oh,
again.
also we aren't talking about it. Mick overtook on that last lap and got 5th. Mick finished exactly, and he got fastest lap. Let's go, Mick. Let's go. Pierre back above Valtteri by a singular points. Mick moving up into the top 10. In the constructors, we do in fact gain eight points back in the constructors on Mercedes. Still a bit of a gap, but we are working on it. We have lost a lot of ground here today. We started the day about 40 points down, and right now we're sitting at about 51. So we have lost points today, but I think that was more from Silverstone more than here. He did throw away a 1-2. We have to now acknowledge that, but to be okay, yes, the good and the bad, the pros and the cons. The cons, he did throw away a potential 1-2. The pros, he made up for it by going from P18 and fighting all the way back up to P5. We have to give him his lumps when it happened, but we gotta also applaud him when he pulls it out like that. Crazy race all around. Absolutely insane. Absolutely wild. Look at all this green and a little bit of red. It's fine. What a wild race. I don't think I've had a race like that literally since I started this series. Oh, and we're gonna start next time with what I can only imagine are some regulation changes. Hot stuff coming in. We also have $18 million, but that will have to come another day, as once again it is getting late for me. It's got to be late for you, and I've had a long 2 days of real people adult work, and so I'm gonna get to bed nice and early tonight. Also, important scheduling notes: Friday we are not going to, at minimum, at least be starting with F1 Manager. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it's crazy early for you. So we are going to be starting, we're gonna be playing with some of my other friends I used to stream with a lot before F1 consumed my entire life. We're probably gonna be playing Warzone, if I had to guess. That's something all of us have. We haven't played in a while. They hit me up today, and so Friday we're at least gonna start playing Warzone. Depending on how long that goes, we may shift over and do one race of F1 Manager if the mood shifts that way. We'll see. So I do want to make that abundantly clear. So if that affects you, obviously, with it being the wee hours of the AM over there, you want a refund, you have to take that up with Amazon. Good luck with that. But yeah, so that is the tentative plan. Not tentative, it's what's happening on Friday. And then I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there too. Next Wednesday, 1 week from today, I will not be streaming. I'm taking that Wednesday off. We have a fun Christmas date night planned, so we'll also be taking off next Wednesday, but we'll be doing F1 Manager all of the rest of the week, next week as well. So that is the plan. As of now, I'm going to bed. You should go to bed. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Anyone who stopped by and or is here, I appreciate you guys a lot. I will see you guys in a few days if you stop by. If not, next week for sure with more F1 Manager. We're going to win a championship. We only need one more podium to round out our season goal, and we are flying. We're going to win a championship. Maybe not this year because of the poor start and the poor last couple of races, but next year 100% guaranteed. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay safe. I appreciate you guys.
3 and 4. Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have.